No, yes, you hear. If you've never watched them, there's a Haroon on each other.
Oh, okay.
ONTV.
Yeah, my stream's back up.
I'll turn this down a little bit. Now, when me and my buddy starts up whenever we get our wrestling started, I know a guy that knows wrestle for us.
Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Heidi Watney.
Welcome
to the show.
It still says farming though.
Just refresh the thing.
Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the American League East, the Yanks
held their opponent to just
2 hits as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 5-0. The win was their 5th straight.
It still says farming.
Fuck it, it'll be alright.
That's a weird ass farming game, man. I tell you, it's my kind of farming right there, cuz.
Bro, y'all gonna see me get some home runs.
You better be lucky I ain't got that game. I'd stomp your ass.
My thing's not strong enough. Yeah, y'all just watch my record for the regular season right now.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Yanks have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Blake Snell, southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win.
I'm a Cardinals
fan. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For the Yankees, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball
on I grew up with the Cardinals.
Is underway.
Guys,
the Rays
my
as they
dad
begin
is
play
like,
here this afternoon.
But,
a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
I grew up watching the Cardinals.
You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up. They'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do.
Dude, at one time the Braves were a badass team, but here lately they've been sucking.
This one, they're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup.
That's the only thing that they've got for them.
Well, I think all opposing pitchers
in a long time, you know.
With Brett Gardner, clearly he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And there's out number 2 as this is taken inside the track, and the runner will have to retreat.
Not necessarily. Mine does that sometimes too. And it just...
Here's Brett Gardner now. Previous history with Blake Snell. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. High in the air into shallow left center. Adames ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Yankees lead it 1-0.
Just stay tuned. I'll end up getting a home run.
The Yankees. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He's in the middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Settling in now, Randy Arozarena. He's gone 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. They're down 1-0. Digging in now, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First offering on its way. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Not bad.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Count is 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And right into the shift. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Meadows moving back at the track. A jump at the wall, and he's got it. Great play for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting it, the center fielder.
At the plate, Clint Frazier. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. In. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Motherfucker.
Striding into the box, Brandon Lau. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Turned on down the line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Another 0-2 home. Chopped in front of home plate. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And the guy I want to focus on is second baseman DJ LeMahieu. I think what we need to take into consideration is his ability to play that position at 6'4", 6'5", with soft hands and the ability to turn a double play. We already know he's an offensive force.
Austin Meadows is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Oh, and a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They still trail 1-0. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
In now, Gio Urshela, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A bouncer to the left side. Adames brings it in, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again, Thairo Estrada. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on the breaking ball. Either commit and be all in on a fastball, or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep it back on the off speed.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, Willy Adames. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Down the third baseline. Now the 0-2 pitch. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. It remains 1-0. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what, and this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Brett Gardner is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Lifted down the line in left. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Gardner, a left-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the 3rd round back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting, Luke Voigt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone!
He missed it. Got a home run.
So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That wasn't a particularly deep home run by today's standards, but it certainly did scream out of the park in a hurry. You see there on show track an impressive 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Into the box, Gleyber Torres. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Arozarena is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive. I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Got him swinging,
my
and
God.
that will end the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 3. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready now, Randy Arozarena. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Arozarena brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Still down 3-0.
You think so?
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes.
That could hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. 4th home run here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
I'm fucking good at this game.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
Now back, the left fielder.
No.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Lau, a 25-year-old, has got plenty of contract security. This is the first year of a new 5-year deal. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Zach Britton is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
For the Yankees, number 53, Zach Britton.
Yeah.
Austin Meadows will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that brings up the corner infielder Ji-Man Choi. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Fouled off. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Lau stands at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Depends on how good he does.
Swinging a ground ball to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. On a rope to the second baseman. But the runner is back to avoid the double play. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And up next will be Willy Adames. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. New inning set to get underway. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Luke Voit will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tried to crush that.
I don't know what time it is.
Up with 2 strikes. A bouncer up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in the outfielder, Brian O'Grady. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Slider finds the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. First offering on its way. Mike Zunino is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The designated hitter.
Britton pauses. First pitch on the way. Manuel Margot is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys trying to play above their.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Striding in once again, Clint Frazier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. And he fouls this one off. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed.
My
for the
God,
first
I hate this fucking pitcher.
Hey, if I'm on the mound, I'm going even further out of zone on this next pitch.
Shoots this one over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. And that's out number 1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, number 8.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. 0-1 the count. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Down in order go the Rays. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Peter Fairbanks will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Ready to begin the 8th and stepping up as the shortstop, Thairo Estrada. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Down the line and fair. That's a hit.
Next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out. So here's the veteran Brett Gardner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
O'Grady will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping up now, Luke Voigt. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. First pitch coming, here it is. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Gleyber Torres.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there, that's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Aaron Loup comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Going back is the left fielder, and this one is gone. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
What?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, Dero, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
2 out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more, and it's fouled away.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Another 0-2 coming. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Arozarena there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So give him 5 runs in the inning with digging in Austin Meadows.
And leading up for the Rays, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman.
Aroldis Chapman.
He's set. Here it comes. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
It's powder.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Willy Adames is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Slow roller left side. Throw on to Voit, takes care of him, and the inning is over. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. Now at the plate, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Thairo Estrada.
At the plate now, Thairo Estrada, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Fastball called for strike 2. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and a reach here, but this gets past him, and this one could be trouble.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
LeMahieu.
Stepping in now, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. There's one. On to first, and they get them both.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
He's set, and the pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
At the plate, Brett Gardner. As he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
A swing, and it's popped in the air back behind first. Choi is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. He's forced to settle for one. Ready.
And leading up for the Rays, no outfielder, Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
Now batting, catcher.
Here now is Mike Zunino, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Fouled off. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag. O'Grady blows through the stop sign. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
Wow, that error has got to really sting. Anytime a run scores because of an error, it eats at you, but especially when he comes around from first, he wasn't even in scoring position when the play started.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Britton gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Blake Snell was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for...
Just got out of it. I'm freaking start up another game. So, I don't know what I'm starting up yet. You know what? I'm gonna put this game in.